Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I promised I would make a video kind of overviewing the kit. I think Ride a Map at one point asked about how the drivetrain works, and then last night NT8 asked how the brake system functioned. So I'm going to kind of go over those things. Yeah, and I apologize for the hair and makeup. Took the day off, so let's get down to it. So, I know what I need to do. First and foremost, a while ago I received from the great NT8 this sticker. See it? Yeah, got NT8? I guess I do. And I promised Tom that I would come up with I would come up with something fitting for him, a place fitting for his sticker. And so without further ado, let's get into that. Tom, I don't think I could think of a better place for you to be than right at the keel of my ski. If I get your sticker off someday. Alright, there we go. Alright, Tom. See it? Alright, here it goes. Oh, what do you think of that, Tom? I don't know. I don't think it gets... I don't think you'll find any better spot for getting into the snow than that, Tom. So... Alright, so there we go, right there. NT8 going for the snow. So Ride a Map asked how the drivetrain works on the Timbersled kit, and don't mind my clutch, I'm draining it. Yeah, so it basically starts off just like any other motorcycle with the chain running to a second sprocket. The difference here is obviously this is a much smaller sprocket in the back with a chain tensioner here, and then here's where it changes up. So the power's fed into this shaft here to this gear, and then it feeds down here with yet another chain tensioner. It feeds this this gear. Well, I can't remember the word gear. And then it runs, if this focuses properly, it runs into this drive shaft. I think it's called a jack shaft in snowmobile terms, and it drives these toothed gear sets. See, there's this particular unit uses two of them. Some snowmobiles, there'll be anti-ratchet drivers, they call them. It doesn't apply here apparently. And in any case, so that's how that works. It just kind of a menagerie of chain. It's almost steampunk like. So here's how the drivers work. You see these two, let's call them lugs, these two lugs. Well, they kind of form a conveyor system, and then you see right here at the gear sets here, at the gears, these gears pick up on the lugs in the track, and it propels the track in this direction. The track is kept loose. These are slides. The snow helps lubricate in here and keeps it moving smoothly. And then in the back you have your two, yeah, I know I greased the crap out of this thing. You have your two idler wheels, and the track comes back up and it does its thing again. So there's also another set of idler wheels here for providing tension on the track. It is adjusted kind of like how you would adjust your wheel on the swing arm of your motorcycle. I haven't gotten into the suspension too much. I haven't played with it at all other than grease most of it. As long as I'm mentioning the chains, let's discuss maintaining them. So it goes without saying, I suppose, that you want to keep these lubricated. You know, I think they recommend every other ride checking the tension and lubricating the chain. I don't know. Read the instructions, because it could change at any point. So, and then to check your tension, you want to go off for this chain here. You want to go off this bolt. This nut, really. You want to go off this nut, and you want to pinch your chain, and you want to see what the forward to back movement is. Now they've got theirs. This is a little tighter than it needs to be, but you want these chains to have about 5/8 of an inch worth of movement. Now this chain looks like it may have loosened up a little since I installed it, so we'll have to recheck my tension on this one. It looks a little loose. So to NT8's brake question, so Tom, here's what the brake system is on the Timbersled kit. It's a Willwood setup, pretty basic brake, nothing super special about it. It really doesn't take much to, well, I don't know, I shouldn't say with these because I don't have any experience on it yet, but like with a snowmobile, it really doesn't take much to get the track to lock up, especially on the terrain you're riding. So yeah, that's your caliper, and so as you can see, I have my line run, and I'll save you the trouble of trying to find it. And I ran mine up to the front handlebars, the front brake system. Now the reason I chose this is I talked to several of the people who set up snow bikes and regularly use them. They prefer running the front because theoretically your hands are always, if you're in control of the vehicle, your hands are always going to be on the handlebars, whereas if you use the foot brake, which I removed because I'm not using it, your feet may not always be on in a position to hit the foot brake. So I don't know if you follow what I'm saying, but you might be balancing and your foot might be hanging out, you know, over here, or, you know, who knows where your foot could be. But the premise is that your foot may not be here. So I thought that was a really valid point, and so that was the primary reason I chose it. The secondary reason I chose not to go with the foot brake is in the event snow and ice packs up in the brake system down here, I'd prefer to keep it up and out of the way to minimize any potential icing issues and that sort of thing as I possibly can. If you folks have any more questions, feel free to throw them out there, and I'll do my best. Let's go with that. I'll do my best to try and answer them for you. So, and this is kind of a learning process for me. I'm, certainly no expert. I will talk to you later. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please comment, like, subscribe, share. I don't know. Just do whatever you want to do. I got nothing. I don't know. I think it's time to call it a night. I'm lost. So, alright. I will talk to you all later. Rodney out.